Hello and welcome to oils education for oils for meditation, and I'm going to be sharing with you over the next around about 30 minutes on how to incorporate essential oils into your daily meditations and allowing the oils to come in and support you and assist you to find spaces of calm and stillness in your heart. So we're going to begin with a meditation. So if you have an oil to hand, it doesn't matter which one. If you have frankincense, then take frankincense. And if you don't have frankincense, just go with any oil that's drawing you in and calling you. Okay, so you're going to, first of all, just have the frankincense in your hand, and we'll close our eyes, resting the hands wherever is comfortable, and taking a few moments here to bring your awareness inwards, settling into all the spaces of you. Start to take a longer inhale. So you're going to inhale for 3 counts. And when you exhale, just let go of the breath. You don't have to count it out, just any length that it naturally is. On the inhale, counting 3 counts. Exhale all the way out, as long as the exhale is and needs to be. Now inhaling 4 counts. Exhale all the way out. Inhale 4 counts. Exhaling all the way out. Lovely. And now gently opening your eyes and taking your frankincense. So with the frankincense, it's nice to just put a drop in the palm of the hands. And then you can take your finger and you can apply some onto the crown of the head. And then another little swipe in the hand, and then take it across the forehead. And then rub the palms of the hands together now, and take the hands behind the ears and then round over the throat, and just resting the hands there for a few moments. Frankincense is the oil of truth, and it's really nice to rest the hands on the throat where we speak our truth. Now slide the hands in front of the face, inhaling from the palms of the hands, 3 breaths. Take it really slowly. There's no rush inhaling or exhaling. Getting to know and feel this beautiful oil. Resting the hands on the heart center now, one on top of the other. Eyes closed. And take your time here, listening to the breath. And we're going to say a few affirmations here. I am loved. I am protected. I am spiritually open. We'll say those once more. I am loved. I am protected. I am spiritually open. Frankincense has this quality that brings us from feeling separated to feeling unified. And when we bring this into our meditation, it can really help us to connect to these beautiful meditative spaces, bringing us inner peace, calm, and connection. And gently now opening your eyes, softening the hands away and resting the hands down on your knees. So the idea behind meditation is to find a meditative state where you feel connected and calm. And meditation is a wonderful way to reduce stress and anxiety and to help us to balance our emotions. So using the oils can really empower and help us to come into that space with a lot more depth and support. And what we wanted to talk about in this session was to come up with a scent memory. So when you, next time you come and inhale the frankincense, you will be brought back to what we just did in that meditation of feeling calm, feeling loved, protected and open. So using the oils in our meditation, it's the most beautiful way to, it's like an ancient anointment of oils that we can bless ourselves with in this modern world that we're living in. And there are many different oils that you can use for meditation. I don't think there's a right or wrong oil to use. And it's just finding what works for you in that moment and finding an oil that makes you feel calm, or maybe it's an oil that you want to help make you feel more open or more connected. So there's going to be some oils in your collection that at the moment you don't particularly like or enjoy. So don't use those ones at the moment. Use the ones that are going to make you feel safe, make you feel happy, and go for those. And you might want to take some notes here when it comes to blending oils for meditation. So you can blend citrus oils with resins, and that is a really nice way to do it. So you could blend lime, lemon, neroli, orange, for example, with resins. Frankincense and myrrh are two good examples, and I'm going to talk a little bit about myrrh in a moment. So there are two good ways to that you could blend. So you could blend your citrus with your resins, or you could blend the florals with the barks. So florals would be lavender. Lavender's a flower. Rose, ylang ylang is a flower. With cedarwood or sandalwood. So these are barks, and this just very simply makes a really nice blend and really enjoyable. And yeah, so it's really nice to place the oils on different pulse points in the body. So we did a few just then with the frankincense. Frankincense is really nice to put onto the top of the head, the crown. This relates to the crown chakra. And we also put it on the forehead. So this is touching the place where the pituitary gland is. And you'll know in meditation that we bring our gaze here a lot. So it's just touching these spaces. And especially at the top of the head, it's the higher chakras. So we feel these lighter energies. And then we touched here behind the ears and the throat. So the throat is another chakra here, the thyroid gland, that it is known as the throat chakra. So all these top 3 chakras are wonderful places to be touching when you're meditating. And we've also touched the heart this morning. So we've connected into these 4 energy centers, and just really lightly touching with the oil into these spaces. And you'll have felt in those moments when we were touching those spaces, with the added extra layer of bringing the frankincense in, it just is beautiful and takes you to such a deeper space. And yeah, so that's a really nice way to work with the oils when you're meditating. Now, I said I was going to talk a little bit about myrrh. So frankincense and myrrh are known to be good for enhancing meditation. So myrrh is so wonderful. I don't know if you have it with you or have one, but it is so lovely, and it's so sticky, and so the top gets really stuck, and it smells really nurturing. They say it's the Mother Earth oil, so it helps you to connect to the mother. So whether it's you connecting to your own mother or you connecting to Mother Earth, and both of those would be wonderful ways in which to connect in your meditation. So you could diffuse this in your meditation space, and that would be a really nice thing to do. So if you are somebody that likes to meditate in the morning, what I would recommend you always do is to have a shower and brush your teeth and wash your face, and so you're clean and you arrive at your meditation space feeling cleansed. It makes a huge difference. And I have a really lovely body oil which will get you in the right space for a meditation. Let's see it. Yeah, it's called the Morning Meditation Body Oil. And have you got your pen ready? It's got frankincense, 5 drops, patchouli, 5 drops, vetiver, 5 drops, ylang-ylang, 5 drops, and neroli, 2 drops. And you can mix this into a jar or a bowl with some carrier oil, and you apply it after your shower. And then when it comes to you arriving in your meditation space, so whether that's just a simple cushion or a blanket on the floor, or maybe you sit on your bed, you have arrived and you are feeling so wonderful and in that meditative space. It truly is a treat for the whole body when you apply this. So that also could be put into a roller ball, and instead of the 5 drops, you'd put 2 drops of everything in, and 2 drops of the same. And then you can apply the roller to your wrists, behind the knees, back of the neck, and soles of the feet. So all of these places are just wonderful at getting the oils into your system. And if you feel intuitively drawn to put the oil somewhere, then go for it. So sometimes I will just randomly take some oil and I might put it on my lower back or my shoulders or maybe my ears. Just go with wherever you are drawn to placing the oils on you. And when you're in the meditative space, you will connect to those points in your body even more. So if you're somebody that doesn't have any time in the morning to meditate, and which I just get dragged out of bed at 5 a.m. So what's really nice to do if you've got small children, or maybe it's something else, is you can still get into that meditative space and fill your diffuser up. So for me, I get dragged down to the kitchen at 5 a.m, which is wonderful. I love being up with the boys. But it means that I need to create that space for me. And there is this diffuser blend, which is kind of like a get up and go. So you're not in that necessarily inward space, but you're outward, but still in a meditative, awakened energy. So this is the diffuser blend. It's 3 drops of orange, 2 drops of peppermint, and 1 drop of rosemary. So get these oils out and put them next to your kitchen diffuser and have them ready as your go-to blend in the morning. And it's really fab. It just helps you, just like I say, come into that awakened space. Great. So I just go back to myrrh a little bit more, and myrrh is really nice to apply to the heart center, to all around the chest, around the navel, and onto the bottoms of the feet. And it brings in healthy attachments to trust, which will help with anxiety and stress. And it brings this very secure, grounded, and nurtured energy to us. So these are all wonderful energies to connect to when we're meditating, to feel nurtured, to feel held. Because when we feel held and nurtured, it allows us to rise up and to open up and connect to the beauty of this world, and allows us to really rise up and be who we are fully. So that was a little bit more on myrrh, and I'm now going to talk about sandalwood. So sandalwood is like the oil for meditation. It is incredible. So if you have this book, the Emotions and Essential Oils book, if you don't have it, it's excellent, and it's really easy to get a copy. I think you can get it on Amazon actually. If not, just type it in Google and a couple of places will come up. The Essential Oils Supplies website has it. So yeah, it's really good. So in this book, it just explains how amazing sandalwood is for sacred devotion. And it's the way I can describe this oil is it's calming, it's sweet, and it's woody, like all the good things. It's so lovely. And it takes you from feeling uninspired to devoted. So whether that, is showing up in your work, if you're feeling uninspired, or just about life, you're uninspired, then this will transform you, and it will take you into this space of feeling so devoted to your life and to your work and to your family and to the world. It's really very special. So what you can do with sandalwood is it takes so long to come out of the bottle, But when it does, you can put a drop in your hand and inhale a few breaths. So if sandalwood, if you haven't got plenty of time to meditate and you just have maybe 5 minutes, this would be really lovely to put a drop in your hand, take a few breaths, and it will deliver you into this very, very sweet, sacred, devoted space. It helps you to calm the mind and still the heart, and it brings humility and spiritual devotion. It allows you to surrender and connect to higher consciousness. So all of these things are wonderful for meditation. And the doTERRA do 2 sandalwoods. So they do a Hawaiian sandalwood and they do an Indian sandalwood. The Hawaiian one is really good for the upper chakras that we talked about, the heart, the throat, the pituitary gland, and the pineal gland at the back of the head here. So that's the Hawaiian one. And the Indian sandalwood is really good for the lower chakras. So the navel, all around the sexual organs, and then down at the base of the spine. So if you have sandalwood is really wonderful for helping you open the pituitary gland, so third eye. So you can just get a little bit on your finger and apply to the third eye. Yeah. And that it would be a really lovely part of your practice. So I'm just going to check in on the time. Yeah, so we've just got a few more minutes, and I think in this time I'll just explain how simple it is to use these oils as part of a meditation, or maybe they are the thing that is going to spark off your meditation practice. You can come to the mat with any oil. I wouldn't recommend using more than 6, especially as you start. That would be a really important point to make, is because you can over sensitize yourself and get lost in the aromas. I would start with maybe 3, no more than 6, and just start to get to know those oils, feel what they bring for you in your meditation space, and apply maybe one at the beginning of the meditation, in the middle, and one at the end. That is the way that I work with the oils. And if you have those oils that I talked a little bit more in detail, frankincense, myrrh and sandalwood, they would bring you into a really calm, connected space, like really chilled. And if you don't have those, then use the ones that you've got that help you feel calm, the ones that make you feel open and really held. And that is it really, that it just keep it really simple and allow those oils to hold you and make you feel really connected within. They're truly special gifts, and it's so nice to remember that they are plants, like they are from the earth, they are from Mother Earth, and we have them in these bottles in high potency, and it's just remarkable. So yeah, they are my tips. I have one last recipe for those of you who are interested, and this is if you are into more of a nighttime meditation. This is a really nice thing to do. Is you could do so I've got 2. So you could do a detox bath, a restful detox bath, which would bring you into that lovely meditation space. So you could have in your detox bath, what you do first of all is get a bowl and mix 3 drops of lavender, 2 Roman chamomile and 2 ylang ylang with a tablespoon of jojoba oil, which if you don't have that, you could use any carrier. There is something really thick and yummy about the jojoba oil. So you mix those oils up in a bowl, and then you add in 1 cup of Epsom salts and a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar. Yeah, and and a 1/4, that was it. Yeah, so 1 cup of Epsom salts and a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar, and then put that all over the bath and soak. Going for this next one, so this is an evening body oil, and what I'd recommend is you make up the one that I told you earlier, the morning meditation one, and then also have this restful evening body oil for the nighttime. So you have them both. And this one is 10 drops of lavender, 6 drops of clary sage, 4 drops of marjoram, sorry. Yeah, because I'm dyslexic, I say it how I see it. So apply that all over you after your bath, and you're just going to float onto your meditation cushion and just feel so wonderful. So those are some really lovely blends, and I hope that this has brought you some ideas on how to bring oils into your meditation. And if you have any questions, then you can contact us in the Freedom School community group, or you can contact me. Sorry, my phone is tinkling. Yeah, you can contact me on Instagram or email. Okay, so there we go. And we'll be doing another Mark II of meditation and oils. I think it would be really nice to do one for oils for the chakras. So watch out for that. Okay, lots of love, and thank you for coming.